Hi, this is RockinRobin, and today I'm in St. Augustine. I am going to check out the most haunted lighthouse in the United States. And here is the entrance where you will park, and then you will go into the building. Now, the building is where you pay, and there's also a little museum in there. So I don't want you to miss the museum because there are some very, very interesting things in there. So let's take a little walk around that first. And then after, we'll take a walk around the grounds and the lighthouse and see if we see anything ghostly or haunted. So now we're leaving the building and we are heading out towards the lighthouse. And there is this little path that you can walk through. And if you want, there are also some other paths that you can walk and look at the vegetation and enjoy the peaceful area. There are also some benches. I think there's even a little picnic bench right there where you can sit and have lunch if you want to make a day of it. It's just a very, very pretty area. And it's not very far to walk to the lighthouse. Here it is coming up, and here is the St. Augustine Lighthouse. Now, this is not the original lighthouse. It has been redone, but look at what it looks like. It is gorgeous, and look how nice and tall it is. Beautiful looking lighthouse, and there is a building attached to it, and you have to go in the building to go up to the lighthouse. But first, I wanted to check out the grounds. I know to the right there are a lot of houses that the various lighthouse keepers stayed in, but we're gonna go down this path first and see what's over here. And to the left, I saw that there was a lot of, it looked like boats being made, and I guess so, because it is the Heritage Boat Works area. Now, there was nobody in here or anything telling us anything. I thought maybe somebody would talk to us about the boats, but there was nobody in here. Obviously, it says you can win one, and I did see something weird over there that I don't think that's a ghost, but that is a creepy looking thing. And we're gonna go out and we're gonna take a walk and look at all the different things that they have on these grounds. Now, this is an area, and it's all about boats, and they have different boats as you walk along. They're showing all different kinds, and over here is my puppy. Okay, so this is the first boat, and this is obviously a typical rowboat if you don't know anything about boats. And we're going to move along. What else can we find? Ooh, that looks like a World War II house. I don't know. That's some information. And over here is another boat. This boat is, let's see, a flatboat. Okay, that's typical, a flatboat. And then over here, I saw, ooh, I like that game. I like cornhole, so I'm going to have to come back and play that. And I saw a boat that looks big enough for me to get in. Hey, what kind of boat is that? That is a sailboat. All right, so we're going to continue to walk along. I haven't seen anything haunted, but, you never know. I want to go in a building, see what I can find in there. Now, we went into this one first, and it's supposed to be the lighthouse lanterns. And there are some lanterns in here that I'm going to show you. Here is some equipment, I gather, that they used. And here is one of the lanterns. And then after you see the lanterns, you are going to see some model boats. And these are just amazing. Check these out. This is the Florida Skipjack. We are going to see a life-size version of that boat coming up. this is a replica of the original lighthouse, and you can see it is shorter and different than the one that is there now. So at the next building was a conservation building, and listen to the conservator.
The dredging machine, when it's vacuuming up and blowing water out the back, that can be hooked up to hose, blow it down a probe, we start blowing the sand away. We find things like this. These are called concretions. Concretions occur when metal corrodes. Most metal is corrosive, and salt water is very corrosive. So after 100, 200, 300 years, they look a little bit like this.
So I went into the conservation station, I want to call it, and I guess they show you the science of conservation. So that was very interesting. There was nobody in there because the guy was outside, but you can learn a lot about conservation, and they have a lot on the walls and what a conservator does. So that's interesting. And now I want to go into another building. This is the Coastal Lookout Quarters. And another lens. Look at how beautiful those are. They are something. And we're going to see some information in here. These are original items from the gatekeepers, such as when they played Monopoly. These photographs are of the original lighthouse keepers. There were a number of them, and you can see them with their families. Now, there were several deaths at this lighthouse, and that's what makes it most haunted, including these three girls from the Petit family who were playing outside in a cart, and it broke loose and they rolled into the bay and drowned. There was also a lighthouse keeper who died in 1880. He was painting the outside and fell to his death, and there have been several others as well. So that's why this place is considered haunted, and that's why a lot of people will look around. Well, here is that beautiful lighthouse. Can you imagine being up so high and trying to paint it and falling? How tragic. Now, I don't see the bay, so I don't know where they fell. But right now, we are going to go in and see what we can find, see what it looks like. So let's check it out. You can see what the lighthouse originally looked like when it was the Anastasia Lighthouse, and now as the St. Augustine Lighthouse. And you can see how much taller it is now. In this room, they would take care of the lighthouse. Like over here, there was a lens repair area, and there is a desk and certain things to see if storms are coming. Just a lot of equipment that the lighthouse keepers need to keep this lighthouse going. So now we're going to go to the entrance where you will walk up the stairs and see what you can see. Look how beautiful the stairs are. But don't they look kind of treacherous? They look scary to me. And this is how high up you will go. If you had seen this show, The Ghost Hunters, they were here and they saw people, or shadows, I want to say, over the edges looking down at them. It was very scary. So, I didn't go up it. It's a lot of stairs to go up there. But I looked up and I saw stuff. Now, if we see something right now, I can't say it's haunted because there was a lot of people that were up there and were walking around. So I'm going to assume that they are humans and not ghosts. But if you see anything that I'm not seeing, let me know. All right, so now we're going to go into the main gatekeeper's house. This is where they pretty much lived. They played chess, they had a fireplace, and had a pretty normal life. Now let's listen to a tour guide. She's going to tell us a little bit about this house.
So we had 3 keepers here at St. Augustine, a head keeper and 2 assistant keepers. And so the house used to be set up as a duplex. And so those 3 keepers and their families all shared the house, lived here together, and manned the light station.
Wow, it was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So this is the last room. Check out that staircase. We're going to look down. That is really interesting to have in the house. It's beautiful. Isn't that just beautiful? I thought that that was very unique. And here is the fireplace. I wasn't the only one who liked that staircase. My dog was mystified as well. She couldn't figure out what was going on, where these people were coming from. So I had to go outside because I wanted to check out this boat and see if it was big enough to fit my dog and myself, and take another quick look around the grounds, see if there's anything haunted, if there's anything weird going around. And then I wanted to try some cornhole because I am very good at this. I'm thinking about turning pro. So anyway, I went outside and we saw one more boat next to the gatekeeper's house. It was a big one, and you can see it is the Florida Skipjack. And then we went around the back to see the front of the house, and we found this huge bell. And look at how beautiful the house is. It definitely has that southern charm to it. Well, this is RockinRobin. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry we didn't find any ghosts. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, give us a big thumbs up. Watch all our other videos around St. Augustine and Florida.